I wish I had smell-o-vision. Oh, good timing. Hello, Keto fam. Keto Kelly coming in. Today is July the 31st, and it is Wednesday. I went to go get my CT results this morning, and if you can already tell, they were good. If you don't follow me on my social media, I posted on Facebook that keto is killing it, and I got another clear CT scan. So yes, keto is kicking butt. I have a little something to do with it, but keto, if you stick to it, it will help. Welcome back, you guys. I'm such a bad YouTuber, not just in the sense that I have sometimes crappy content, but also because I said I'd be back Monday. I did not come back Monday because my body still hasn't figured out what it wants to do. That is right. Mother Nature came again over the weekend, and it just left me yesterday, which would explain the higher weight gain. I am still hovering at about 185 at the doctor's office this afternoon, or later on this morning I was 186. So I was 185.4, I think, when I got on the scale this morning. So I'm still hovering right at about 185. Also, before my last video, I told you I was waiting for something in the mail to come, and I saw a YouTuber, and sorry, I don't remember his name, but he did I think a coconut flour tortilla, and it looked interesting. But a lot of the stuff that we're missing in this is that corn flavor. And this is what I actually ordered on Amazon, you guys. It's a sweet corn extract, and it's pricey. So I wanted to give it a try. I had seen a Highfalutin Low Carb do, I think, a cornbread, keto cornbread using it. And it's a sweet corn extract, and it does smell like corn. It does. And if you want to get that corn flavor in things and you want to splurge, then it's called Amaretti sweet corn extract. And it actually fell under keto type products, I guess, on Amazon. So, okay. Another thing, I had planned on going to Maine in September after my husband got back from his business trip, September 1st to be exact. And, well, he texted me today and said he has another business trip from September the 9th through the 13th, which was like halfway into the time that I was going to be in Maine. And the reason why I was waiting for him to get back so I wouldn't have to take the dog with me. So, he's going to see my daughter in Yuma on the 18th of August till the 30th, where he'll go from Yuma to New Orleans for his business training, I think it is. And then he was going to come back, and then I was going to leave to go to Maine. Well, that has changed. So, it would appear that I may be going to Maine this weekend. Ooh. So I may not come to you guys until I get back from Maine, where I'm going to go look at this campground, feel it out, see if it's worth the money they're asking for. But anyway, all right, guys, today I have 1 pound and 7 ounces of ground beef. And it's flat like this, you guys, because when I freeze it, I pound it out. It freezes faster. It thaws faster. You guys see my nails? See what it... I did this myself. I bought the little Sally's kit that you can do your own French manicure. I'm not real big on just painting your nails. I've always been a fan of the French manicures. And I'm not going to pay to go get this done when I can do it myself. Anyway, moving right along. So I have 1 pound and 7 ounces of hamburger. I will be making some meatballs and a small meatloaf that I'm going to eat today. And also, I wanted to ask you guys, I'm getting to the point where I'm not sure what to make anymore. And I don't want to get repetitive. If there's anything you guys want me to make, put it in the comments below. And the overwhelming consensus of whatever it is that you guys want me to make, I'll make that. And I love you guys' input, and let me know what you would like to see me do. I guess highfalutin low carb is like that too, but he's like, his editing skills are like, whew, so good. All right, so what I'm gonna do today, and I must have put, no, there they are. This is what I use for my breadcrumbs. The Whisk Parmesan Crisps. 23 of these is a serving, and a serving size is 1 gram. In here, I have 2 servings. So I will write down this recipe, but it's just like, make your meatloaf like you normally would. My mother, the ground beef, 2 servings of the Parmesan Crisps. Let me point you guys down, show you what I'm doing. Also, I have a pan right here. I have my oven set for 350 degrees, preheating, ready to go. And as soon as I came on, it beeped, so it's ready. Also, in here, I have 1 ounce of green pepper diced and 1 ounce of yellow onion diced. That's going in. I have 2 medium eggs. Some pepper. Now, do all your seasoning to taste, you guys, okay? I like mine slightly peppery. I have some pink Himalayan salt. I am also going to add, which is a big no-no, some, well, for those who aren't like, those who are strict keto, there are some sugars in this. They're minimal depending on how much you use. This is the Lowry seasoning. You have to be careful with this. I'm adding this because of all the other ingredients that are in this, not just salt, but I'm going to add a little bit of this for some taste. Okay, guys? Just going to put a few sprinkles in there. I'm also going to add some garlic powder. I never use garlic salt, especially if I'm using regular salts, because you don't want it to be too salty. So I'm going to put some garlic powder. I'm also going to do a little bit of Italian seasoning, and I'm not quite sure how much is left in here. I'm going to do about a tablespoon. Oh, geez, that's too much. About a tablespoon of Italian seasoning. I am also going to add some parsley flakes. A couple pinches of parsley flakes. And just a sprinkle of some oregano. Even though there's oregano in the, Italian seasoning. Here's my other thing. I use the, crack, you would think I was going through puberty. Anyway, the no sugar added Heinz tomato ketchup. A couple of squirts. Now we're gonna mix. Okay, we are all mixed. Yummy. Smells amazing. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a small meatloaf for me to eat now. I'm going to take the rest and make meatballs and possibly make a sauce. I'm not sure about that yet. But I want to do the small meatloaves first. I may even make my hubby one. I usually use an ice cream scooper to make the meatballs. This one is rather large. So I may only just, do a couple, not quite fill it, but maybe 3/4 of the way fill it. If you got a small ice cream scoop, fine. I may even, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But first, I'm going to go ahead and make a small meatloaf. And I'm just going to do, I don't want to weigh it yet because all the fat's going to cook off of it, but I'm going to kind of make like a big meatball, and then I'm going to shape it out into, and this is probably going to shrink up quite a bit. Make like, how can I compare this to? Probably like a Salisbury steak type shape. Like this. And I'll go ahead and make my husband one too. That doesn't feel about the same size. So anyway, this is what I'm going to make today, you guys. I Oh, you guys, I'm so sorry. We went to my daughter's this past weekend, like I said, to help her move. And we were on our way there. And of course, it's going into DC, which, you know, you wouldn't think on a Saturday. A 3.5-hour drive turned into a 5-hour drive. Oh, somebody's messaging me. All right, so my meatballs are going to be about this size here, you guys. I don't want real little ones because I can eat them just like this, maybe with a little bit of Parmesan cheese on them. I like this recipe. Last time I made the meatloafs, it was so good. And I have actually switched to more of a higher protein. The only issue that I have with higher protein is I'm hungrier. And I'm not sure if that has anything to do with the higher protein kind of spiking my blood sugar a little bit. I'm not entirely sure. I have heard some people say that the protein does make them hungrier. It's possible. I don't know. For me, it does. And you know, to be honest, it could be all psychological. Hell, I don't know. Because I hear other people saying, and I'm thinking, ooh, maybe it's doing it to me too. I don't know. I'm just... Anyway, I'm probably going to get maybe a dozen meatballs out of this. That's what it looks like. I got two fairly good size, like hamburger type, you guys, hamburger type Salisbury steaks, I guess, or meatloafs, whatever. But right now I have 8. Yeah, I may get a dozen out of this, which isn't bad. It's not bad. My hubby can have his on a sub roll. I don't know if you saw the sub rolls in my frame of last time when I was just doing the video. You could see he hasn't quite switched there yet. He's not there yet, you guys. He's not there yet. Just keep rolling, 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 rolling. Oh, sorry. Counter's clean. Yeah, I think I might get a dozen with just a little bit left, but I could add that to one of the meatloafs. That one's not rolling so good. And if you want to wear gloves, wear gloves if you don't want that to happen. And they all look pretty uniform, so I think we'll be okay as far as uniformity goes. You've been cooking as long as me. You know the feel of some things. I don't know exactly what the weight is. They're probably 3 ounces, maybe. 3 ounce. That one's a little bit bigger than the other one, so let's see what this is going to give us. Yeah, just a little bit left. They're not all, actually I can add to one of them is a little bit smaller than the rest, so I'll add a little bit to that other one. So how has everybody's week so far been? I hope everybody is doing well. I am doing fantastic today only because I got another clear cat skin. I got another clear cat skin. Yes. There we go. All right, there's just a little bit of crumbs left in there. I'm going to gather those all up, add it to this other meatloaf I have that looks a little bit smaller than the other one. No, that one's heavier. Yep, that one's heavier. All right. Let me shape that out, and I'll give you guys a little shot after I clean my... Okay, clean hands. All right, guys, here's the tray. I have a dozen meatballs, pretty uniform, pretty close to uniform. You know what, out of curiosity, let's weigh one and see how much it weighs. I'll weigh the biggest one and see how much that weighs. Let's put the paper plate on there. I know, my cabinets, sorry. All right, I'm gonna have to switch the reading. Let me set this down. And I'll weigh one of those meatloafs because the meatloafs are pretty uniform as well. That's grams. There we go. There's our ounces. All right, switch to 0. Switch to 0. All right. Sorry, guys. Going for a little ride here. All right. Can you guys see? Let me bring you down a little closer. Go to 0. There we go. Okay. So let me take this one here. This one's the biggest of the two. That is right at 5.6 ounces. Let's see how close I got with the other one. This one feels like a 4 ouncer. Almost a 5. Okay. Let's take one of the biggest ones. Those are right at 2 ounces. Let me check another one. This one's smaller. 1.7. 1.8. 1.9. So yeah, we're gonna do average 2 ounces. Whoa, hold on, guys. We're gonna do about an average of 2 ounces since that was the biggest one, and we want to make sure that I'm struggling. Hold on, you guys. The dog, something is freaking her out. She is right under my feet. So the heaviest, oh honey, the heaviest Meatloaf was 5.7, was it? I'll check. I'll look back at the video when I'm done. And the meatballs are ranging about 2 ounces. I have it at 350. I'm gonna put these meatballs in. Let's do about 12 minutes and see how they do. I'll come back in and show you guys the end product. Yo, I wish I had smell-o-vision in this kitchen. I really wish I had smell-o-vision. These smell amazing. Amazing. They did shrink up, which I knew they would. That's why I wasn't that concerned with the weights raw. So, let me point you down. There they are right there. I always like the ketchup on top of my meatloafs. So, let's see. This was the big one right here, and that was, I think, 5.6. So, let's take a gander. And they've been cooling, you guys. So, yeah, first of all, let's get the congealed fat off. Not that it's what I like, but all right, let's see. Whoa, you guys, I lost almost an ounce. That's at 4.1. All right, let me take that big meatball that I had before that was 2 ounces and see where we're at. 1.2. So, yeah, they lose some volume. The chances of me scraping the fat off in either that is very slim. So, okay, you know what? Let me go ahead and give this meatball a little try. It took about 17 minutes because I like mine a little crispy on the top. But look at that meatball, you guys. Oh, yummy. These are so good with the Parmesan crisps in them. So, so good. Mmm. They're roofing the house next door, putting a new roof on. So if you hear that's them hammering the shingles. It is now 1:30. This is the first bite of anything I've had all day. That's good. So, I'm so sorry I took so long to come in, you guys. I do not know when I'll be back in. I will update you on things when I get back from my trip to Maine. Please, leave in the comments below, you guys, what you want to see me cook, and I will do my best to make it for you. Or come up with something in my mind to modify a recipe. If there's something you guys are missing and you want to keto-fy it, give me a shout out down below. Conversate amongst each other. Let each other know, oh yeah, I want to make this or I'll make that, blah, 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 whatever you want. Maybe something with the amaretto, whatever that corn extract is. Please, guys, let me know down below. And I love you guys so, so much. And I will see you next time.